Do whatever you want after the beep. I don't care.
Hi, this is Heidi from Miami Underground calling for our 6:30 a.m. meeting. I'll try you again in a few minutes. Okay, bye.
Do whatever you want after the beep. I don't care.
Hi, this is Heidi calling again. I'm just seeing if this is still a good time. Thanks so much. Okay, bye. Hello?
I said don't be late.
What? But you didn't answer your phone.
I didn't say I couldn't be late.
I don't...
Woodrow Wilson said, and I quote, "If you can't convince them, confuse them."
Why are we on FaceTime? We could have just set up a video call so we don't have to hold our phones.
Wanted to see you in your journalist habitat. Let me into your process, see where you do your investigating. Do you keep newspaper clippings in a Lisa Frank trapper keeper?
Who is Lisa Frank?
Journalist from the 80s. Very prolific.
I don't know her.
Her work was opened by half the children in America. You should look her up.
I will do that. And guess what? You'll be proud of me. I have transitioned my note-taking to a secure platform. Two-factor authentication and everything.
2FA. That is good. Why's your camera off? Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yep, turning on camera. The elderly really do love to FaceTime.
Well, the elderly like to see strangers they're working for. There you are.
Oh, no, I didn't mean you. You're like young old. I mean like old people.
Oh, so you FaceTime a lot of old people.
Yeah, I volunteer at retirement community on Sundays. Try to FaceTime them if I can't visit them in person. It's a lot of looking up noses, but they're so chatty, it's so adorable. That's how I found out they were getting robbed.
Hold that thought. Would you stop pacing? You're making me dizzy.
I like to walk while I talk.
Well, don't. Walk so much, please. Do you have a desk?
I sure do. You want the full tour? Here's my room, my kitchen, my couch, my TV, my desk, and back to my bed.
Wait. Is your bed on the floor?
Yeah, why?
You don't have a bed frame or a box spring? You live like a 19-year-old lacrosse player.
Well, I played lacrosse in college. How did you miss that?
Forget hunting scammers. You need to hunt for a headboard and some bedside tables and a lamp, for God's sakes. Maybe some art? What do you call this decor aesthetic? Divorced dad?
I call it quarter-life crisis chic. Now, do you want to find some scammers or discuss my throw pillows?
Like you even have throw pillows. What would they accent? The Hot Pocket stains?
You done?
Anyway, I saw your email. It was longer than William Harrison's inauguration speech.
Yeah, well, I want it to be comprehensive.
Thought you might have died writing it. Like William Henry Harrison died.
Oh, hey, you know history and interior design. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you making a drink?
The post-Cheerio pre-golf cocktail is the best one.
It's 6:45 in the morning.
Yeah, it's Bloody Mary.
So, what do you think?
I think I'm retired and I can do what I want.
No, about my email, the information about the scam. I don't care about your Bloody Mary.
I successfully avoided reading it. Give me the Cliff Notes.
Huh, you know, that's the same thing the police told me.
Miami's finest. I always suspected they couldn't read, probably still looking for the Bay Harbor butcher.
I mean, the cop was at least nice about it. He told me that since I'm not related to any of the victims and there isn't proof of any crime, that it's not a top priority in Miami.
What about the credit card companies?
I sent them everything. I got an automated email and I never heard back. I tried emailing a few more times, still nothing. Then I read somewhere that because the victim is deceased, it'll be thrown to the bottom of the pile. FBI, same thing. Apparently submitting a credit card scam on behalf of someone who is no longer alive, it didn't get them out of bed at Quantico.
What were the dollar amounts?
The charges added up to somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 per each person.
I thought you said they were maxed out.
Well, maybe I embellished that part just a little.
Any more embellishing I should know about?
Well, they aren't exactly dying within 48 hours, but it's pretty soon after.
Okay, then. So literally not literally 48 hours.
Can you see that I'm rolling my eyes? Because I'm rolling my eyes.
What are they buying with the stolen cards?
Mostly gift cards, from what I can tell.
I should buy you an IKEA gift card. Get some wall art and a mirror.
After the gift cards, I have no idea.
Let me just research something here. Found it. Slatum. Upholstered bed frame, Vissel dark gray. Do you have a queen mattress?
Oh my God, are you looking at IKEA right now?
Oh, this is nice. Nordly. Nordly! Bed with headboard and storage, anthracite. Do you need storage?
I need to find some scammers before my bosses realize I'm spending company time on a personal project.
Can you just tilt your camera right over to the... Yeah, there. Is that a walk-in? You might not need storage.
Okay, I'm turning off the camera.
Wow, look at this. 20% off the Hemnes line today only. I wonder if that includes bedside stands.
You had read my email.
You know, I really like this Songa Sand line better. Hemnes screams like a college student, doesn't it?
You would have seen...
I wonder if it's cheaper as a set. What's your favorite color?
That the victims...
Oh, and I can get a TaskRabbit to build it for you. What time of day is best? What's your address?
Listen, I don't need anyone to build anything for me.
Right. Sorry. Calm down. I just meant time is money, and there you go. It's in the cart.
Stop.
No, you stop. I'm working for you for free, Heidi, on a wild goose chase during my pre-cocktail cocktail hour. You need to stop living like a trick shot YouTuber. Look good, feel good. Feel good, play good, get paid good. And then you won't be writing about beignets and bachelor parties. You got it?
No, not at all, actually. What does this have to do with my bed?
It's everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. You don't even sleep correctly. I'm buying you this matching Songasan bed frame and nightstand with an Aristide table lamp and 2 Malm pillows, or I hang up right now.
Okay, if I tell you my address, will you focus?
Yes.
Fine. 725 Acacia Lane, Miami, 33125.
Delivery
There.
window for install?
I don't know. Anytime in the afternoon.
They arrive in 2 or 3 days.
Great. Like I was saying.
I feel better. I do. I feel better already. Let's start from the beginning. How is a hacker using a thrift shop to steal credit cards from dead people?
You are listening to Scam Hunters, starring Greg Kinnear and Erin Moriarty, created by Ian Faison, directed by Laura Murphy, presented by Thoropass, a Caspian Studios production. Hey, does your infosec compliance process sometimes feel like a mystery? Well, then you need Thoropass, the all-in-one infosec compliance delivery platform with seamless audits, airtight security, and peace of mind. No more shady spreadsheets, no more risky shortcuts. Thoropass helps you lock in compliance and slash audit times, ensuring that you keep your business safe from all the digital villains that are out there. Don't be a victim of non-compliance. And Thoropass is for any size company, big or small. Don't let the thought of non-compliance give you a bad day. Visit Thoropass.com to learn more.
How is a hacker using a thrift shop to steal credit cards from dead people?
Right. So, like I said, I volunteer at a retirement community. 6 months ago, I was talking to my friend Cecilia, who is a friggin' riot. She's 91.
Your friend's 91?
Well, she was 91. She's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. She's not sorry. She kicked ass. She was an old hippie who would tell me about guys and girls and drugs. She's hilarious. Anyway, she was obsessed with Coachella, and she wanted me to sneak her out. And she used to buy all this stuff for a trip, like crazy jewelry and turkey feather earrings and leather belts. She bought cowboy boots that have this little compartment to hold alcohol so she could get tipsy on the train. She always said that. She said, "Let's get tipsy on the train, Heidi."
My kind of woman.
She was the best. She offered to buy me all kinds of stuff, and I always refused. And finally, I asked her how she has so much money, if she was such a hippie, you know? And she laughed and said, "Oh, I don't have a single cent. I am running up the credit cards before I die. I can't bring it with me." And then she whispered, "The credit card companies forgive the debt." I asked her what she meant, and she told me with a huge smile, like she was telling me a huge secret. Once you die, your debt goes away. Who are the credit card companies going to get the money from? No blood from a stone. They're content just writing it off. They already took their pound of flesh with interest. One of the nurses gave her the idea, and she called it her bucket list. Well, she said a word that rhymes with buck, but all of the things she wanted to buy but never could. Her friends did the same thing, spending money on silly things.
Case closed, Encyclopedia Brown. I found your scammers right there. Bet the gift cards are next to the Werther's originals.
There's more to the story, though. Turns out Cecilia actually did have a little bit of money. Not much, but she owned this small home in Coconut Grove outside of Miami. She had moved to the retirement community because she wanted to meet younger men. She had no kids, no family. A month later, she got really sick and wanted to spend the last week of her life at her old house. A friend tells her about a hospice company, Sunflower Hospice.
You wrote all this in an email? No wonder it was so long.
I was able to visit her right before she passed. She texted me to meet her at the house. She had bought something for me, but she couldn't remember what it was. She gave me her phone and showed me her credit card statement, and I read through the list. Is it sunglasses? No. Is it an elf tote? No. Is it purple extensions? No, but you could use some color. So I read through the credit card statement, and she bought a ton of stuff. But then I found something odd. There were over 20 charges for different gift cards totaling thousands of dollars. So I asked her about it. I asked her if she bought me a gift card. She said no, I would never buy you a gift card. And I told her that she had bought over 20 gift cards in the past 24 hours. She was hanging on by a thread, and she managed to lift her head and look me dead in the eyes and said, I would never buy anyone a gift card. They are for the unimaginative. I got you a real gift. And so I didn't want to upset her, so I said, I must be reading it wrong. I went line by line through the whole statement, and we never found the gift. Then she told me that she was donating all of her stuff to a thrift shop. And a notary came. She signed a few documents. They said they would take everything away when she passed, that it would go to people in need. And she goes, forget people in need. I want it to go to some college dropout heading to Coachella. Actually, her last words to me were, make sure some lush gets to wear my $300 goose feather tiara. And she said she was tired, said she had to take a nap, and the next day she was gone. A week later, all of her things were on a truck to the Sunflower thrift shop. And you know what? I never found out what she wanted to give me, but I felt like she was telling me something, like she left me a clue. The first piece of a puzzle, so I went to find the second piece.
How are you getting around? You drive a car? You seem like a bus person. Oh, please. You're not using a motorized scooter, are you? Those are so dangerous.
Wow. Coming from a guy who looks like he's living under a bridge. I do drive a car, actually.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, good. Keep going with the puzzle pieces stuff. I like that.
So, next, I went to my other friend, Gladys. She knew Cecilia from the retirement community. They used to do crochet together.
Let me guess, she's 100.
She was 87. She died a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh. Random question. How many of your friends are dead?
Random question. How many of your friends are sober?
Well, I think you would have to define sober. Like Kamud, he's golf sober, meaning he only drinks on days he's not playing. And Bug, on the other hand, he has been on a real pregame Bailey's kick recently. And Moose, well, he's a wild card. You know, he might be sober right now. So I'll say 1.5.
Your friends are Bug, Kamud, and Moose?
My friends are my age.
They're 51 and retired?
They're in their 60s, and they can't putt, which means I get free drinks at the clubhouse most days.
Huh. Sounds like you have older friends, too.
When I was your age, I went to bars and talked to people my own age. Do you ever do that?
I do that, too. And I live in an apartment complex with a pool and a hot tub with people my age. Speaking of that, Hidden Hills, where you play golf, the website says it's a community for, quote, active adults 60 and up. So did you get a guest pass or...
I have an active lifestyle. I'll move into Hidden Hills when I turn 60. Then I'm selling this damn house. I ain't dying here.
Wouldn't your daughter want the house?
Yeah, right. Well, no, she's doing great, actually. Just great. New job and everything. Wouldn't want to move here. She lives down in the city.
Which city?
Phoenix.
Oh, she lives in Phoenix and she wouldn't want to live in your house in Scottsdale?
Well, she's just, she's doing her own thing right now. Like your friend Gladys, the crochet artist. What did Gladys share other than cross-stitch patterns?
So she had her bucket list thing, too. Buying her grandchildren toys on her credit card. I don't think she was as crazy with it as Cecilia, but her friend asked her...
Is this like a sewing circle?
Yes, literally.
And Astor works for North Korea? She's stealing needlepoint secrets and passing them overseas?
Not quite. Gladys's friend Astor doesn't live at the community. She lives alone in Biscayne Bay. They know each other from water aerobics, and Astor got sick and took a turn for the worse, right? Days to live, no family, no next of kin, just like Cecilia. So Gladys went to visit her, and Astor wanted to buy Gladys a new swimsuit to thank her for being friends, but her credit card was maxed out. She called the credit card company. It was maxed out from buying gift cards, and Astor said she didn't buy any gift cards. Just then, the nurse arrived, and she was really pushy, like too pushy. Gladys told me that on Astor's table, next to her bed, was a list of sunflower patients. Both Astor and Cecilia were on that list.
Well, that is interesting. And this list, paper, handwritten?
I don't know.
Who made the list?
I don't know.
Well, anything on that list is PII and probably PHI. It shouldn't be shared, never mind left lying on a table.
What is PII?
Personally identifiable information. Anything that can be used to identify, contact, or locate someone, like your driver's license or passport or race, place of birth. PHI is protected health information. Healthcare people are drilled not to leave that stuff lying around.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so now we got something. List of names that shouldn't be shared, but was somehow shared. I think you just pulled the blankets off the Ezra V Pen Tester 5000.
Is that good or bad? Because it sounds painful.
Hey, did Astor know Cecilia?
No, not really. I don't think they had a connection.
Other than Gladys?
Other than gift cards.
Other than Sunflower Hospice?
Something shady is happening, right?
Something shady is about to happen.
What do you mean?
Tomorrow we are hacking into Sunflower Hospice.
What?
It'll be fine. Think testy thoughts. It's about to get real hacky tomorrow.
Ezra!
Oh, and buy a wig. We might need it.
A wig? What?
Call you at 8 a.m.
Thank you for listening to Scam Hunters, starring Greg Kinnear and Erin Moriarty. Scam Hunters is created by Ian Faison, directed by Laura Murphy, executive produced by Greg Kinnear, Erin Moriarty, Ian Faison, and Laura Murphy. A Caspian Studios production. Scam Hunters is presented by Thoropass. Hey, does your infosec compliance process sometimes feel like a mystery? Well, then you need Thoropass, the all-in-one infosec compliance delivery platform with seamless audits, airtight security, and peace of mind. No more shady spreadsheets, no more risky shortcuts. Thoropass helps you lock in compliance and slash audit times, ensuring that you keep your business safe from all the digital villains that are out there. Don't be a victim of non-compliance. And Thoropass is for any size company, big or small. Don't let the thought of non-compliance give you a bad day. Visit thoropass.com to learn more.